Hey, how's my favorite coworker doing? Working on any interesting projects?
Well, yeah, actually, I was looking into mixing our certified quality industrial ballpoint pen with a modern day smartphone. That way you'd never have to keep a writing utensil on you, and it's just an odd idea though, nothing too special.
No way, man, that's way too radical. If I were you, which I'm not by the way, I'd totally pitch that to the boss man.
Really, you like it? I appreciate the enthusiasm, but I'm not so sure yet. But I think I'm gonna work on it some more and then pitch it at a future meeting.
Suit yourself, man, just keep your head up. You know you're smarter than you think you are.
Thanks, man, that means a lot. I am so excited for the upcoming board meeting. I'm finally gonna reveal the big project I've been working on, the phone pen, so hopefully that goes well.
Do I have any ideas for the upcoming board meeting? Well, I don't think I did before, but I think I do now.
So as we bring this meeting to a close, was there anything that any of you would like to share?
Actually, sir, I recently had an epiphany that will blow your socks clean off.
All right, well, enough dilly-dallying. Lay it on me.
So get this, right? Smartphones are all the rage nowadays, right? All right, so what if we combined our state-of-the-art certified quality industrial tri-tip non-flammable ballpoint pen with a smartphone?
Well, Billiam, although your idea is utterly bizarre and will likely result in one or two safety hazards, I have to say, you've piqued my curiosity. How about we discuss this more over lunch? How does Arby sound?
Wow, sir, I would be honored to share a large curly fry with you.
All right, everybody out. I can't focus. I've got curly fries on my mind.
Excuse me, Mr. Boss?
Please, just call me boss. Mr. Boss is my father.
Sorry, boss. William stole my idea after hearing it from me last week. He even called it radical. Are you really gonna let him get away with this?
Listen, sport, sometimes you come up with an idea that you think will revolutionize the industry, and sometimes you steal it. That's just the way the cookie falls on the ground. That's business, baby.
But that's not fair.
No buts. Not in my office, at least.
What am I gonna do? I don't think I can take confrontation with Billiam. It's just too stressful. Letting him take the credit is probably what's best for the company. If only I had a conscience that would help me make decisions. But that's only a cartoon thing.
What's up, home slice?
Okay, now I regret asking for a conscience.
You want to know what to do now that your idea was stolen, right? If you ask me, you do what you always done. Keep your head down, do good work, come up with a new good idea, and the praise will flow right into your bones. Wrong! Your idea was stolen because your agenda is too open. You're too underpolitical. You gotta focus on the spicy politics if you want to make some waves. This Joe on your right shoulder, she's no angel. She's your less political conscious. She only blabs on about what you want to hear and last night's basketball game for some reason. Booker for 3! I'm your more political conscience, and if you ask me, you should start listening to me as well. Would you rather be savvy than solely on one side of the spectrum?
Yeah, I think I'll hear you out on this one.
Alright, I agree with the angel to ditch your old idea and come up with a new one. But we aren't going to share this with anyone. You have to close your agenda. Be cool. If you get asked about what you're working on, just tell a half-truth. Hide your critical information until the next board meeting. That way, you won't come off as secretive, and you can hit Billiam right where it hurts. Surely you can't be serious. We've always had an open agenda. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
But what do I do if I run into Billiam? I can't just act like he did nothing wrong. And if he wants to get more information or God forbid take me out to lunch at Arby's, how am I gonna—
Seriously, you gotta chill. It's not gonna happen. And besides, if it does—
Who are you talking to?
Oh, I'm just feeling a little under the weather.
Well, you better start feeling over the weather, because you, me, and the coworkers are going to Arby's.
No! Well, I'm glad the coworkers convinced him to pick up the food instead of eating there. Now I have some time in the office without Billiam here.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Eiley. I haven't had a chance to introduce myself yet, and you are?
Oh no, what should I do? I devote so much time to doing a good job at work that I hardly ever talk to coworkers.
Skip it on lunch, yo. Go back and keep up the quality work. No one needs coworkers when you're more competent than them. No one needs to know you, and you don't need to know no one. Mi casa e mi casa, comprende? Okay, you know she's tripping when she starts using Spanish phrases wrong. Go ahead and talk to Eileen. You need to start building trustworthy relationships if you want to succeed. If you had others to vouch for you, you wouldn't have your ideas stolen in the first place. Trust me, getting on Riley's good side will get you on the boss's good side, and you'll finally be recognized. Plus, this is a perfect time to self-promote. Show Riley how you contributed to the company. Are you okay? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Oh, sorry, I'm Den. Nice to meet you.
Dan?
Den.
Den, like the room.
Yeah, my friends used to get on me about that all the time. I know it's odd to say this, but you look a lot like my conscience.
Thanks. I get that a lot. What do you do around the office, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, I'm in charge of the defects department. Whether it's an internal or external failure, I'm always looking for ways to improve our performance of our pens.
Wow, that's really cool. Maybe radical even.
Radical?
Yeah, radical. I know your main job is important, but I always see you putting your all into your work when I pass your desk. Have you been working on any personal projects right now? Closed agenda! Closed agenda! Closed agenda!
Yeah, I have actually. I've been thinking of targeting a child demographic for our next line of pens. I'd love to share more, but I'm keeping it on the down low until the next meeting. You know how it goes.
Of course. I mean, you wouldn't want to get your ideas stolen or worse, presented to the boss by someone else right in front of you at the next board meeting.
Right.
You know, I thought you were the silent type, but you're actually pretty cool. Would you want to meet for lunch next week? Here, I'll give you my business card.
Impressive. Very nice.
So lunch next week at the same time?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Hey, Riley, would you be willing to pop into my office for a smidgen? I'd like to have a word with you.
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry, I gotta go. I'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Riley, I saw you talking to Den in the lunchroom and I just couldn't help but notice how awkward it was. Is there something going on with her?
I'm not sure I'm picking up what you're putting down. I just met Den for the first time and she seems super creative. She has this idea that she's expecting to share at the next meeting.
That's certainly intriguing. I thought she was just the quiet type, but she came to me in a fit of panic after the last meeting. Something about Billiam yoinking her latest idea? I don't know.
You mean his idea to combine our state-of-the-art trademark certified quality tubular industrial organic non-GMO fortified tri-tip bipedal pocket-sized non-flammable small batch locally sourced naturally colored ballpoint pen with a smartphone?
Yeah, that's the one. What a brilliant idea full of liabilities as far as the eye can see.
Well, she didn't say anything about a stolen idea, but she was briefing me about that new one. I'd keep an eye on her if I were you, boss. She's totally going places.
You know, I think I just might. All right, Riley, get out. Boss has got to do some paperwork. Loads of paperwork. Lots of spreadsheets and eviction notices. Go on, out with you. Huh. Deniell Walmart Johansson. Why do all the most creative people have the weirdest names? Good to see you building a network, sport. Keep up the good work.
Thanks. See, aren't you glad you listened to me?
As we wrap this meeting up, is there anything that you would like to share with the class? Any projects, demonstrations, or liabilities that I should be aware of?
You've got this, Dan, because you're radical, radical, radical.
Actually, boss, I have an idea.
Well, kiddo, spit it out. I don't got all day. I got a hot date with curly fries in my office.
So I was thinking that we could give our state-of-the-art, trademark, certified, industrial, oh, to hell with it. What if we make one of these talk? It could say cute little catchphrases and sing. I know that it's an unfamiliar demographic for us, but we could branch out a little. If we target children, their parents are sure to crumble under the pressure and shell out the money for a talking pen.
Den?
Yes?
That is the most brilliant idea I've heard in years. Targeting the vulnerable wallet of a willing-to-please parent is so devious. I'm surprised I didn't think of it.
Hey Den, didn't we work on that idea together though? Why don't you come on and share the spotlight a little bit?
No, you didn't, Billiam. Den told me that she had an idea that she wasn't going to share until this meeting. Stop using your underhanded tactics to steal from others. You should become more competent with your own work for once.
But I...
No buts.
Not in my office at least.
Dan, I'd love to hear more about this talking pen idea. My office, now! I've got a large curly fry from Arby's that I'd be willing to compromise on.
Wow, sir, I'd be honored.